So, two prolific Trump-supporting women, Diamond and Silk, as they are known online, have had to testify before Congress. Now, the social media personalities and sisters, whose real names are Lynette Hardaway and Rochelle Richardson, have testified under oath before lawmakers on the House Judiciary Committee today on the filtering practices of social media platforms. Well, that sounds like an interesting / very obscure hearing, and really a hearing that shouldn't even be in Congress. But look, this is America 2018. This is the kind of shit that happens, and it's insanity. Now, let me give you the details of why they're testifying. Basically, the two have claimed on multiple occasions that Facebook is censoring conservative voices. So this is what's happening. What's going on here? Now, the duo have previously claimed unfair censorship after Facebook had reportedly deemed their content to be unsafe to the community and had blocked their page. Now, this is what they're claiming. I'm going to give you the real version. Now, there was a message sent to both Diamond and Silk on their Facebook page that said, "Your content is unsafe to the community." And then immediately Republicans imploded. Oh my God, how dare you? How dare you deem these two wonderful women, these conservative women, unsafe to the community? The libtards. I can't believe you're going after conservative voices, right? But here's what happened. That was actually sent by mistake. And yet, while they claim censorship, they claim that their page was taken down. It turns out that their page was never taken down in the first place. Here's what happened. Yes, Facebook sent them a message, right? That message was sent in error, and the page was never deleted or temporarily taken down. That was actually misreported in the first place. So, okay, well, if that never happened, then how were they censored by Facebook? Well, the answer is they weren't. They weren't censored. Not only that, but Facebook is not censoring or targeting conservative voices whatsoever. Now, let me give you some evidence of that. Now, Sean King and several transgender activists actually did have their pages blocked and taken down. They were also banned with no access or activity on their page. Now, of course, that was reversed later on. But nonetheless, oh look, we had left-wing pages that were actually censored, were actually taken down by Facebook. Diamond and Silk, their page was never touched, even though they did get a message in error. But nonetheless, of course, they're going to cry and cry because that's what they do. Now, not only that, but they also claim that what Facebook did to them, and to them specifically, had limited their reach. Again, what's the reality? Well, let me give you that. Now, data from CrowdTangle, a social media analytics platform owned by Facebook, showed that total interactions on Diamond and Silk's Facebook page had actually remained quite steady. Now, that is interesting because there were recently some algorithm changes that had impacted a lot of different Facebook pages. Now, they said the total interactions metric covers the total number of reactions, comments, and shares of content posted to the page. Now, Diamond and Silk's Facebook page actually received more interactions in March of 2018 when they were supposedly censored than in March of 2017. Not only that, but Diamond and Silk also received more interactions in January of 2018 when they began complaining about censorship than in any month the previous year. So, look, as it happens after an election, yes, there are social media pages, political pages especially, that do wane, right? Because not as many people are quite as tuned in when it comes to politics. Well, that is, of course, that's something that I've experienced. That's something that a lot of other creators in news and politics have experienced. It's just a reality, right? But Diamond and Silk, yes, have actually seen more interactions. They've actually gotten bigger, all while they were complaining about censorship, because that's the big thing, right? So there are a lot of people out there that know that, hey, if I claim that I'm being censored by the big bad Facebook, well, then that means everybody's going to pay attention to me. And that's exactly what Diamond and Silk have been doing. So while they're saying, "Oh, I'm playing by censor, I'm being censored by Zuckerberg. He's after me. He's after conservatives because he's a big liberal." Actually, he's a neoliberal, and somebody who's more akin, I think, to Hillary Clinton than anybody else. But nonetheless, they say, look, conservatives like to lump all the left into one group, and it's maddening to me, and that's what I got to point out. But nonetheless, so that whole claim of censorship, you know what that is? It's a lie. It's a big lie, and it's actually a big grift. Do you want to know who actually lost out on Facebook? You're not going to be surprised to find out that it's left-wing pages. Here's Think Progress reporting. They said, when you compare Diamond and Silk's total interactions to liberal-leaning pages that also frequently post video content, you find that from March 2017 to March 2018, the total interactions in the Rachel Maddow Show page went from 3.3 million to 1.6 million. That's a significant drop. Her page has 2.6 million likes to Diamond and Silk's 1.2 million. Over the same time period, on the Facebook page of the Young Turks, total interactions declined from 2.3 million to 760,000. Again, a significant drop. Now, Mike probably had the biggest drop of all. Interactions on Mike's Facebook page, a publisher with 3.8 million Facebook fans, plummeted from 8.9 million to 470,000. That is an enormous drop. So, now, they also say that over the last year, views of original videos posted to Rachel Maddow's Facebook page have declined from 6 million to 1.2 million. So all of these different pages have had serious drops. Now, Diamond and Silk's videos have declined from 4.1 million to 1.8 million. Now, that means that Diamond and Silk get more video views on Facebook than Rachel Maddow, even though Maddow actually has more people that like her page. Well, that's interesting, right? That's a little strange. And yet, of course, oh no, it's conservatives that are being targeted. Now, here's the thing, right? Look, the whole thing is Facebook's algorithm change. That explains everything that's been going on. Facebook decided, you know what we're going to do? We're going to make more posts show up from friends and family, and we're going to de-emphasize all the news and politics pages. So it doesn't matter if you're right-wing, it doesn't matter if you're left-wing. If you have a page on Facebook, then you're no longer going to be in the feed as much as you used to be. So that explains all the enormous declines. Now, look, people on YouTube, both right and left, have also been experiencing a similar thing. For example, I've lost about 50% of my views, right? Thanks to another algorithm change when it comes to YouTube. So we're all getting killed here, right? So it's not one side being targeted over the other. But look, you ask a conservative, then they're going to say, "Oh, we're the ones being targeted by the leftists over at YouTube." That is absolutely ridiculous. They're not the victims of political bias. They're the victims of algorithms through machine learning. And I disagree with the algorithm. And I disagree with what YouTube has been doing to try to appease their advertisers. Now, I want to show you another lie here, right? Now, in their testimony today, Diamond also claimed that they had never been paid by the Trump campaign. Well, let me see if that's true. In a November 2016 receipt shows the Trump campaign had paid the Diamond and Silk more than $1,200 for field consulting. That's interesting. Now, we were never paid by the Trump campaign. What about the $1,200 you were paid for consulting? That's rather strange. And to be honest, that's not a lot of money. Nonetheless, it is a payment, and it was addressed to them. Now, Hakeem Jeffries brought this up, this FEC filing, You know what they said about it? Fake news. Doesn't exist. It's not real. That is the go-to for pretty much everything that they disagree with. You come in there with FEC filings, with actual facts, and they're like, no, fake news. Fake news doesn't exist. They have the receipts. Again, it's obvious they're lying to you because they're incredible liars. Now, there's one more outrageous lie. Now, in their testimony, Diamond and Silk both said, subtle and slowly, Facebook used one mechanism at a time to diminish reach by restricting our page, which they did not, so that our 1.2 million followers would not see our content, thus silencing our conservative voices. When we reached out to Facebook for an explanation, they gave us the runaround. Well, that's not true. I just pointed out how old pages lost a ton of viewership because of those algorithm changes. Now, liberal, conservative, it doesn't matter. It has affected all of us. So no, they are not silencing your conservative voice. In fact, Ari Waldman, director of the Innovation Center for Law and Technology at New York University, said Facebook's decision to change its algorithm so people see more posts from family and friends than news and other organizations affected far more than just Diamond and Silk. He said, quote, the result is that a lot of content just gets filtered out, but no more so from the right than from the left. In fact, some of the biggest pages on Facebook actually belong to conservatives. I think 5 of the 12 biggest pages belong to people who work for the Daily Wire. That's Ben Shapiro's, not Daily Wire, sorry. Now I can't think of the name, but Ben Shapiro's outlet. Maybe it is Daily Wire. But anyway, that last statement, I want to point that out. They said Facebook gave us the runaround. They censored us, and then they ignored us. Well, let's see if that's true. Now, Facebook actually responded to the conservative duo on Twitter and included a screenshot of a message it posted on Diamond and Silk's page. This is from BuzzFeed. Let me show you that right now. That's interesting. Hi, Diamond and Silk. A member of our team emailed you on Monday. This was back early in April. And we commented on your Facebook post yesterday. We'd love the chance to speak with you about this issue and any questions you might have. And this is, of course, on a video where they claim that Facebook is censoring their posts. Furthermore, let me go to the next one. This is in response to a tweet from Laura Ingraham, who is going to bring on, or had brought on, Diamond and Silk to talk about how they are being censored on Facebook. This is Facebook on Twitter responding to Diamond and Silk. And of course, Laura Ingraham. Thank you for bringing this up. On Monday, we emailed Diamond and Silk twice. On Tuesday, we called and commented on their Facebook post. Shared this comment with Fox News, too. We hope to get the chance to talk to them soon. So who exactly is giving who the runaround here? But look, here's the thing. They don't care about that because it doesn't fit their narrative. They want to talk about how liberals always play the victim. No, in this case, it's clearly Diamond and Silk trying to play the victim so they can get more views. Now, look, they're screaming and crying about being censored on. You're just trying to silence my voice. You have limited my reach. When I have shown you all the ways that is absolutely not true. And of course, they ignore that, and they ignore the fact that liberal pages have also been impacted by lower views thanks to these changes. But despite all that, they want to sit there and they cry and they scream discrimination. It should be fairly obvious now why. All they're doing is they're doing this to get views. Again, as I showed you, as I pointed out earlier, as soon as they started screaming discrimination and censorship, that's when they got a bump in their views. Make no mistake, this is all an act. This is all a part of their grift. And you know what? Grifters go and grift. Hey everybody, thanks for watching this video. If you want to see more like this, please hit the subscribe button below. And if you want to support truly independent progressive media, please consider becoming a patron at patreon.com/TYTNation.